sometimes I just go out and I'm just like, bro, can we like just in all aspects, can we lock it in?
I would like to generate. I'm not a coder, so I don't know how to do it. But if I was like a supervisor, I'd want to build a code where I can click a button and I send to all my teams, lock it in. Okay,
Yeah.
like
Sometimes like for me it's like cuz my like 9 to it's not really a I guess I have two like jobs. I work at 9 to 5, but it's not like your traditional. Like I'm on campus from like 8 to 2 basically. Let's call it that 8 to 3. It just depends. Like I have
yeah.
some leeway to go over to practice like before school officially gets out.
Hmm.
But so that's its own thing, and it's not too bad. But
Batman by
there's
night.
yeah, no, it's fine. Like I'll just make sure there's refs and there's this and blah blah blah. Um, and then I'll do a class, and that kind of just like that's just like a 90-minute part of my day where I'm like, bro, really? We had to learn like today. Today was sports med, so we're learning about like athletic trainers and like the different sports medicine team.
Okay,
There's athletic trainers, there's PT, there's strength and conditioning coaches, there's nutritionists, there, whatever
sure.
bullshit, physicians, like just normal ass doctors. We were doing that, and then I go out to practice, and then it's just half assery and tomfoolery. It's just like,
Just dicking
can
around.
we? Yeah, it's like unorganized, and like sometimes coaches show up, and sometimes they don't, and I'm
Mm.
like, don't just chuck all your kids to me. I'm like right now we're in the spot where there have been kids who've been training. All the football kids have been training since December, basically. Okay, so
Gotcha.
they're on a
Okay.
different track. Then you have all the girls and all the other guys who've been training since basically school started.
Yeah.
So they're on a whole nother thing. They've been doing races on Saturdays, like the whole thing. Then you have the kids who literally started because track practice started last week, who are just coming out to try.
Oh,
So that leads you to down there's two paths of people doing two different things because they can't
yeah.
do
Of
the same shit.
course.
Some coaches will say, just have them do the same workout. Well, then you're a shitty ass coach because now you're just making your other people worse. And
There you go.
nice, you just wasted all the stuff that you just did. So we split it up. We have an early group, which is all the guys, all the guys who have been working out. So then they go, and then some other guys get in their feelings because they're not in that group. They're like,
Okay.
I want to be with all
Sure.
those guys, and it's like, well, you're ass. So
Get
like
your ass back to the
I don't
line.
know what you want me
Okay.
to do. Just like you go in there just like for funsies. Like I can't have because then it'll just turn into the same thing. Like if we just have 25 people in that group too, it's like
Yeah.
what did we even why
What
do
are
we
we
even split them
accomplishing
up
here?
in the first place? Because now
Yeah.
we don't have time to do anything. And then in the afternoon, it's all of the girls come out, which isn't that bad because it's not too many. And then
Yeah.
it's the rest of the newer guys, like the people who just started. And it could be anywhere from 20 to 40 guys a day. The problem is the first 3 weeks, probably month of the season, our head coach wants them to do general fitness.
Oh.
General fitness means running. Running means send them to Zach and have Zach figure it out. So now I have them plus not all me. Like my boy Hunter does a lot of work, and Coach E will like fluctuate in between, but he mainly helps me with the early guys.
Yeah.
So it ends up being like all these guys that want to do stuff. Then the girls who have been running for a while need to do their own thing. So I'm trying to go back and forth. And luckily, my boy Hunter's been around to help me out and facilitate. But it's always just like it's all like say you're a jumper or you're a hurdler, right? And the coach is like, okay, we're gonna do jumps or hurdles practice. Okay, awesome. They go do it. Say they want them to do running. Instead of that coach coming up with a running workout for them to do. They just send them to me. But when I want my kids to do plows, I don't send them to jumps. I have them do their own thing. I create the workout for them to do. So why do I got to do the damn everybody's running workout? And then there's like fucking 50 kids and I'm looking at them and we have one track and then distance is on the track too. And then soccer practice is going, they're kicking fucking balls everywhere. And I'm like, dude, I don't even know what to do at this point. You just do 200s. And then they just get worse stuff. I'm like, can y'all do some? Can y'all help out like a little? Like
I feel like
it's just me and Hunter running around like crazy people trying to like coach everyone because the jumps coach Or throws coach is like, oh, I just want these 4 kids today. I'm like, 4, bro. I would die if I only had to train 4 kids, man. Holy shit, my life would be so easy.
What you should do is you should be working the system and be like, "Oh, we're doing jumps today. Go see what the jumps coach has for you."
Honestly,
Yeah,
I'm about to like.
start giving it back there.
It's like, bro, come up with a running workout.
Yeah,
And if you want to like ask me, like, hey, what do you think would be a good thing? I'll tell you. This is what I think would be good, and then you go do it with them, with their
send them to
coach,
Zach's
like with
baby
their
steps.
coach. Like I don't give a shit, really. Like, sure, this kid will like do some sprints during the year, but he's gonna jump or he wants to hurdle. So like,
Yeah,
you guys do the workout with your athletes so you can see their development instead of like every other day I just get 50 kids. I'm like, bro, I don't really want. I would cut all of them if I could. Shit, let's get them all out.
hey, you never know. NIL might hit high school and you might get your wish.
And then there's kids that want to be like in the they want to be in the early sprint group because that's
Yeah,
where all the varsity kids and all the good football players are in that one. But yeah, you want to know
the
why? Because
dogs
they're
are.
better. They're better and they're faster. And even some of them I wish would do other events because they aren't even that much. They're not even that fast when you really get to the tippity top. Like I have like 14 of them right now. They can't all run on the relays, 4 people. And so there's 2 relays. So that means maybe there's 8 people
Right.
that are going to be consistent varsity relay runners. So then the other 6 are like,
Just cheer, brother.
really, I should just send your ass back to the depths, but I'm a good guy, so I won't do
Johnny
all
Depp.
that. So yeah. So then by the time I get home at 5, I'm just like, damn, did I do like 8 jobs today, or what the hell just? I'm like, what just happened today? I'm like, am I done? That's why we did a hard ass workout on Tuesday.
Yeah.
We did like 7 100s with like 90 seconds rest, and then we ran at the end. And I was like, all right, I basically called it a thinning the herd workout.
Okay. Yeah,
So when
yeah.
we
We're gonna
came
see
on
who wins it.
Wednesday, maybe half of them showed up on Wednesday. They fucking nobody wanted to show. They were like, that was too hard. I'm going home today. I'm like, bye bye. Get the fuck out of here, man. I don't got time for all that bullshit.
You basically did like the old college coaches. Like, I didn't cut him. I just gave him mandatory 5 a.m. stairs
Yeah, yeah.
every single day in the off season. Like, sorry, I want to make you mentally tougher.
Fuck. I'm gonna find a way to get you out of here. There's no doubt.
Just walk up to them. Look, we know how this is gonna end. Now, I could either run you for like 3 weeks, or we could just kind of,
Yeah, like some of these kids, like
see if this thing could go.
we don't do cuts, obviously. Like our head coach is like, we're a no cuts team,
Oh, I didn't know
which
that.
is like, yeah.
I thought you guys would be. You're private.
Hey man, you would think a lot of things, huh?
Yeah, I mean, hey,
But our
I'm
our
just,
head coach thing, and I agree with him for the most part. Like some of these kids are not doing it for like to race and compete. Like they want to just get in shape or they want to do this and that. And I'm like, all right, that's cool, but like then what? What are these like? They're not they're just terrible. Like I don't know what you want me to like. Then get a different coach to run a general fitness program. It's not gonna be me, bro. Like I can't. Some of these kids, I can't save them. Like there's only so much I can do. Like
Jesus. I mean, what are we what are we asking you to do here?
it's yeah, like they're not gonna sprint. They can't jump. They're too skinny to throw. They got no cardiovascular, so they can't do distance. There ain't nothing left for you at that point. Go to pole vault. I don't know. Like go do swimming. Like I don't know,
Perhaps
man.
golf.
Try volleyball. I have no idea, man. But like this is not gonna be it for you. But if you want to hang out here, like don't be mad if
Not gonna be
I do
around.
not treat people equally. Like I know coaches like, oh, treat them all the same. It's like that's not life. Like I'm not gonna.
No, I think that's a pretty good
That's
lesson
just
into
how.
life.
Like that's just how
should
it
go.
is, man. Like you get what you earn. Like and yep,
100%.
some people are more naturally talented. Like we have a senior guy who works super hard, trains every day. Sophomore kid, first day he ever went in blocks, beat him. Yep, he's just better than you.
It'd be that way, man. Sometimes
It's
it's
just tough.
genetics, man.
Like I don't know. Like I don't know what to tell you, man. It doesn't matter how hard you work, as long as he doesn't like absolutely shit the bed, he's gonna be better than you every time. And he's got 2 more years that he can keep training. Some people just get the gift, and some people don't. That's life, dude.
Yeah.
But some people want to like cry about it. Like, why can't I be in that group? You run a 14, son, in the 100. You got to run sub 11 to make it to league final. So what do you want to do in that group? Hang out because that's where all the cool kids are?
Do you do
They
the
don't
coach
want you
thing
there,
where
I
you
promise.
wrap the arm around son? Let's take a walk. Let's have a chat.
Oh, I won't even do like I will call them out in front of everybody.
Oh, damn.
I don't care. Like what are we doing? What are we teaching them sugarcoating it? Like making them
That's a good
feel
point.
like, "Oh, you can do it." It's like, "Hey, this is where you're at. This is where I think you can get to. Why are you talking smack to this person? It's not like you've done anything. So shut up, get on the line, practice, go home, come back, practice, go home, come back." Like
Keep this thing
everyone
moving.
is, yeah, like everyone's thinking they're the greatest thing since sliced bread. I'm like, dude, I just watched you run. Like, there's a lot of things
Sliced
I can
bread.
say. A lot of the guys, it's very easy because I'll be like, until you can beat the fastest girl on our team,
Yeah.
you can't say anything. If I line you up against next to her and she's gonna go run in college, if you can't beat her, one, you'll never be a sprinter ever in your whole life.
Yeah.
Two, you need to play the mute challenge at practice from now on. You don't need to be
The
talking to anybody.
mute.
That's what you need to be doing.
The quiet game.
Yeah,
Try a little bit of that.
try that first. Okay, if you can't beat the girl,
You need to do that the next time the jumps coach sends them over to run for you. Okay, guys, we're gonna do a really big workout there. We're gonna do the quiet challenge.
I'm
Okay,
gonna do a quiet game.
you're gonna run around the track. Anyone says a word,
And then there's some kids you'll
find
pick
out.
out, be like, okay, that guy's got some potential. That guy, that guy, that guy. And then I'll sneak some over to like the
Yeah,
main group, and they'll be all right. But there's some of them, man. They're too far gone.
I mean, but that's literally what makes varsity and like JV and Frosh like
That's my
you.
thing. Yeah,
I think the tough part is everyone just expects to be varsity, and it's like you have to
yeah.
earn it. Like
And
it's
it's
not.
not very like I've made the distinction now because there's a early group and a later group
Yeah,
between like the kids kind of know like okay that's the varsity group and that's the non-varsity group. But I haven't like
you have major
eventually I
involved.
should put like set times out there. Really is what I should do. Be
And
like,
whoever
hey,
makes up.
you can't go in this early group unless you can run under 12 seconds, under 25 seconds, and under 54 seconds in the 400. If you can't go under those, you don't get to go to this group because this is the get shit done group.
That's the A team.
Yeah, like these are the people who are going to run the most races. These are the people who I'm going to rest and I'm going to put your ass in to run for them on a relay when they're tired. Okay? That's how it is. That's life. You get subbed in when the best player needs a little
Yeah,
break,
need a little breather, like AR.
and they got to
Yep.
call on you, and you got to go in there, and
Uh,
when you don't want to, and you get no say.
you could probably just tell people, look, there's ARs in this world, and then there's Flaccos. Okay, when AR needs a breather,
You get your
Flacco's
ass in
coming
there,
in. You get your ass in.
and you do a job. Okay, you do your job.
You do the best damn job you can. That shit's insane. Just like, first of all, like I said, I thought since you guys are private, I thought for sure there were cuts because I'm like, it's different. Like a public school probably can't do cuts too much.
Yeah,
That's just insane. But to just say, oh, you know what, you need to go sprint. Yeah, sprint's coach over there. Ah, fuck it, send him.
yeah. Hey, you're gonna go to sprints today. Like says who? I didn't agree to that.
You just turn around.
That's why it gets easier when the season starts because like people get like shifted more like okay this guy's gonna sprint or this guy's gonna jump. The problem is there's like I could be fine with the 14 to 15 sprinters I have right now, and there's probably like 3 or 4 more coming from winter sports. I could be good. I don't need any of these other kids. Like
Make some
we could
trades. So
we
we
could
can
cut
make
all 40 for all I care, bro. There's like maybe like 3 or 4 that are decent athletes that can go do a jump or go do a hurdle, but some of them, bro. If you saw some of these kids, and I hope they are not watching, or maybe I hope they are.
could be
But
motivation.
this is, prove me wrong, please, because right now, I,
I ain't wrong.
I'm not believing. I'm not believing right now. Okay, I would love it if I could be the. Sometimes I live to be the coach who's like, when Aaron Rodgers like goes to the league and he's like, yeah, my teacher said I wasn't gonna be shit. Like I don't go that crazy, but like
Yeah,
say he didn't think I could do anything. I'm like, yeah, I did it.
but you
Like,
did. So
but you did. So there you go. You made it happen. Because when I first met you, you were one a shitter and two didn't work hard. So if I
those
could
two
be
don't
the
work.
mean person that made you become better, I'll take that
I think that's kind of a
because
lost art.
yeah, because you'll look back and be like, dang, if he wasn't like that, then I wouldn't have switched up. You would have just kept doing the same shit. So really, I'm doing great, is what I'm saying.
Honestly, if I think back to all the coaches that I had, the ones that are most memorable are the one that like put a chip on your shoulder,
Hmm.
or like that you're literally like you're literally working out and you're like, oh fuck this guy, but in reality, you're just getting better. So
You
it's
want to get better in spite, like
yeah,
to prove that you are
you're
who
that dog.
they don't think you are.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, I think that needs to come back. And who's coming into office? Big old Trump.
I know. We might get a
Uh,
little leeway for 4 years.
that'll come back a little bit. Yep. And then after 4 years, if you tell a kid he doesn't have the potential, you might go to jail. I don't
Yeah,
know. I don't know what the fine is, but no, that's just crazy. But yeah, it be some days like that. You just hop off work and you're like, how many hats did I just wear today?
yeah. No,
I'm
for
so
real.
glad. I don't know if you've gotten this deal on your computer, the whole new like AI, like basically
Yeah.
chat generation. Like you could, hey, rewrite this, see what we're
Oh yeah.
doing, whatever.
Oh, for my let's just put it
Oh,
this way. That newsletter that's got to come out tomorrow.
that's good. Courtesy
That's
of
going in
Google.
the simulator. Appreciate it. Appreciate you.
Wrote an email yesterday. I was like, I just can't find the right way to describe this. And I'm like, well, let's just
Let's
put this in there
see.
and see. Oh, that looks a lot better. We'll just put that in there. Make that look real nice. But I do find it funny. I was thinking today, and you saw like our fantasy group chat was just going crazy. People are talking about their parlays, whatnot, like what they want to throw. I throw out a simple fact that the Lions defense struggles against mobile quarterbacks. Like they have the best success.
Okay.
Next thing I see is they went 14-2. I'm like, didn't say that they were terrible against them. Then I see another thing where where's this narrative coming from that they're just terrible all of a sudden? I'm like, gave up 300-yard passes in the past 4 games, like,
Yeah.
right before the playoffs. I would not say and unless look, one was Josh Allen, I get it, but unless we're saying Purdy and Caleb Williams are elite, which I have heard from the entire group chat that Caleb Williams is not elite, so we either switch up now or we don't.
Yeah.
Speak now, forever hold your peace.
Sure.
It's fair to say they might be a little vulnerable through the air right now. That's okay.
Yep.
Speaking of which, I mean, should we hop right into the I think we should go to the college pick first because we got the granddaddy not even the granddaddy well, it's a well,
That's Rose Bowl.
that was
That
a
was a
piss
shitter.
match. Yeah, that
Yeah.
was
Let's go to college, and I mean, I think
it's sponsored
the
by
streets
AT&T.
know
Oh, yeah.
the streets know where we're going, not just because we're USC fans, obviously, but this could be
Yeah, it could be bad.
it could be ugly. Um,
Yeah.
Ohio
I,
State is covered against everybody. They're a covering
yeah.
machine. They probably shouldn't have covered though against Texas. I will say that, but Notre Dame. I mean, like, is there a world where it gets scrappy? Yeah, but like, is there a world where they just get boat raced?
Is there a world where Jeremiah Smith goes off of play action deep one
Yeah.
touchdown first like 5 minutes?
Like if Ohio State goes right down Main Street like they did against Oregon, like 3 plays, just boom, 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 touchdown.
I don't think Riley Leonard has that
I
one.
don't know if they can. Yeah, like
I guess Caleb Downs really giving up the deep ball this game
that's
is
what
my
I'm
question.
saying. I don't know if they're like getting gashed by this Notre Dame team. Like Ohio State's run defense was
Like,
excellent against
yeah.
Texas, and it was excellent against Tennessee. And Tennessee had been running all over people. Obviously, they were down early, so like that didn't help their case. But
I still
I
need to go
just
back and figure out what the hell happened to their running back because I
like
didn't get to
there's
watch
not
any
much
of
I
it.
can see with Notre Dame to make me believe like, yeah, I think they lose by. I think it's double digits. Like
I think I don't really want to call a mushy stamp, but
it couldn't. Yeah, it might not be full
mm,
mushy.
yeah, it might be like a half print. You know what I mean? Like we're gonna
Yeah.
get a half print going. I mean, I look unless you're telling me Coach Lou Holtz is coming down from the booth and he's gonna lead the boys and he's gonna do the bubble bee speech and he's gonna tell them all about what they need to get done to show up for the University of Notre Dame. Even though actually he will be in attendance. He did announce on Twitter he will make it down there.
Okay.
Um, I don't even think Coach Lou Holtz can beat the talent that Ohio State has. I just don't. Unless
Yeah.
Ohio State beats themselves, I just don't see Notre Dame being able to make the plays they need to. Like their best receiver is a lacrosse star. Nothing against him, but he ain't no Jeremiah Smith.
No.
He ain't no Ibuka. Like
No.
I don't.
Carnell Tate too is a good third option. He was
Sure.
dialed in against
Yeah.
Texas.
Yeah. I just think Will Howard is just like he's gonna make plays that
Yeah.
Riley
I
Leonard
just
can't do.
I just think Texas made it. Texas gave them the best
Yeah.
matchup. Like I felt that was the natty right there.
Yeah, that
They
one
just
wasn't
have the
that.
most NFL guys, and they could do the most on offense, athletically. On defense, they had athletes. Like they were able to hold Ohio State's guys in check,
Yeah.
at least enough, and they still lost by 14. Granted, it should have probably been a tie game. Maybe we're going to OT, but still, that's not what happened. Like eventually, the talent took over,
Yeah.
and I think it could take over a little sooner than like 3 minutes to go in the fourth against Notre Dame. It could take over about halfway through that second quarter, and you're just like, oh shit.
You know what they say, the cream always rises to the top.
Mhm.
That talent eventually you could stay neck
Yeah.
and neck and eventually it just
Yeah.
um yeah, I would really be disappointed. I feel like we're in for another TCU Georgia national title. And I
Yeah.
hope I'm wrong.
I don't know if it'll be that bad. That would, I mean, that's
I mean, maybe not that bad, but
yeah.
like
You're saying it could be like we're 42-14.
yeah,
It's just like one of those, and you're
like
like, oof.
42-14 at
Like
half and like the
at
Pat
half,
McAfee show is calling in
half
and
would be
being like
crazy.
they're calling in and they're like,
I
"Hey,
could see
Ty."
it's like 28-10 at half, and it ends like 42-17, and you're just like, well, that was just never a game.
No, man. I mean, because the way that I'm thinking about it, right? Oregon, I think, has a better defense than Notre Dame. Do
Yeah.
you agree or disagree with that? All right.
Uh,
It's like
I don't
close.
know.
They're kind of
It's
comparable.
close-ish, but I thought that Texas's defense isn't all that much better than like not in the stratosphere way better than Oregon and Notre Dame to hold them to 14 at half. You know what I'm saying? I think it was just a matchup thing. Like
I mean, I just can't get over Ohio State was up 31-8 at half.
yeah,
Maybe not
Oregon was
41
just
at half, but
Oregon was just not ready to play. I don't know
I,
what
I
that was.
see at least 28 points from Ohio State in the first half.
I would not be shocked,
And like, I
unfortunately.
don't want it to happen because
I
I
would not be
love
shocked.
watching the national title game. Um, but boy, I just can't fight the
Yeah.
feeling of like, yeah, we're looking at a little bit of a boat race here. Because like I said, I think Riley Leonard is great on the ground. I just don't think he's going to have the arm talent to make this happen. Like
Yeah.
he's going to have to complete passes. We're not going to run the football for 350 or 250 and, unless your defense gets a ton of picks, I just I don't have anything else to say. Like I think it could be a blowout and I don't want it to be. I'd love to be wrong, please.
Yeah.
Don't forget my my aunt will let me know if I'm wrong.
Oh yeah, every
I'm sure
time.
to let me know.
Every single time.
Yeah, that was crazy. I'm not gonna lie, that one caught me off guard. Like right before I'm going to bed, the last person I'm thinking is gonna, respond to my story is my aunt, who I don't think watches football.
Yeah.
In fact, I'm quite confident she doesn't watch football unless the 49ers are in it. So like, I'm getting smacked in the mouth. But hey, guess what, dipshit? Yeah, you're fucking your playoff picker right now. You're on two. So not looking great. Like,
Yeah.
thanks,
There we
appreciate it,
go.
man. Like, see ya. Thanks, Kevin.
Oh man.
All right, that was not bad. I say,
Yeah.
I mean, do we
Easy
just
money.
keep this thing rolling and move
Go
into the
straight into
playoffs for
picks. I mean,
NFL?
yeah,
Yeah,
it's what everyone's waiting for. They're
yeah,
waiting to see that bottom right graphic, but we'll wait till the end to talk about that one.
yeah. Texas Chiefs
Yeah.
up in Arrowhead.
Yep.
I think we're both taking points. It looks like.
Yeah. The Chiefs are not good against the spread.
Mm-mm.
They were they just played the Texans.
And it was a close matchup.
It was a 4-point. The spread was 4. They won by 8. So that's what the spread was. Chiefs were 4-point favorites. They won by 8, so they did cover.
Mhm.
but then now the spread is 8.
They ain't
So
covering that, man.
basically, how that game just was, I feel like the Texans are a little hotter. I could see the Chiefs starting a little slow, and it's just a sluggish game, and maybe the Chiefs win late, or they win by a touchdown late, or like they win by 4 points, like a 27-23. I just like the Texans and the points, especially with how the Chiefs are just not very good as favorites against the spread. So that was my logic there.
That shit's getting you choked up. You're
I
emotional
know,
about it.
I know.
Oof. You all right?
Yeah,
You good? Okay.
yeah, no,
Make
I'm good.
sure you
I'm good.
get that off. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I is there a world where I think the Texans can win? Yes. Do I think it'll happen?
Not
No.
a
I think
chance.
CJ Stroud's gonna throw because we got to remember the Chiefs are not going to get any defensive holdings or pass interference calling them, so they
No.
are going to be as physical as they can possibly be.
Mm-hmm.
Do I think Nico Collins can get off of the physical press coverage? I don't think so. You don't have Tank Dell. I think Bobby Trees is one of your top receivers right now, which I mean,
Yep.
he was a great receiver back in his prime, but let's be honest, Big Bud, it's been a bit since that's it. Um, but like you said, I don't think Chiefs cover by 8. I think the Chiefs could win by 7. They could win by 3, but I don't think we're looking at an 8-point game.
Yeah, I mean, I'd find it. Obviously they'll end up winning by 9, and we'll be screwed.
Sure,
But
sure,
I
and
just
I'll hear
don't
about it.
see. I see the Texans being able to be dynamic enough, hopefully with Mixon in the run game, to
Yeah,
keep the Chiefs off balance. Like if this was the Texans team from last year that had who was leading the line for them? Pierce,
yeah, Ricky. No, no, no.
Damian
No,
Pierce.
no. Damian wasn't
He
the
got hurt
leading
at that
rusher.
point,
No, it was somebody else.
but it
Maybe he
wasn't Joe
was.
Mixon. I thought it was Pierce, but he could have been hurt by that point. But I'm not sure.
I
But
thought there was
all I
one.
know is it's Joe Mixon now, and that helps. So I'm hoping that they
Mixon
can
was
at least
Mixon.
put a couple drives down. They have a reliable kicker.
Yeah,
Um,
Bear
keep
Baron,
it
boom.
keep it close and lose by like 4 points. That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, you got to think. Everyone talks about the fact that Cincinnati was one of those teams that could give the Chiefs a headache. Joe
Yeah,
Mixon comes from the Cincinnati tree. Maybe he's got something up his sleeve.
sure.
Um, but I don't think the Texans are going to be the ones that bring the big dogs down at home. Um, they'll make a play that'll piss me off, or the refs will
It's
call
destined to
something.
be
Yeah,
Mahomes versus either Allen
yeah,
or
or
Lamar. It
Lamar.
has to be.
Yep,
The script it
it's in.
cannot account for anything else. And I honestly am not mad about that.
No, I'm not mad
I would
about it.
not be mad about that script. And then like as long as once they get to it, they're like, hey, winner takes.
Yeah, yeah. You flip
Winner
a coin,
takes.
and
You
this
flip
is
a
yeah.
coin.
We
Like
got him
we
here, and
don't
that's it.
then re-script. Like let's
Yeah, no,
just
no
let it
rewrite.
happen now.
Yep.
Let's let the third act play out. But
What a
yeah.
third act it'll be.
Yeah, I figured yeah, we're looking low scoring. I mean, that's the lowest total. They got that at 41.5. Might take that. Might take
I take the over. 41.5.
I might go under, man.
You think? I mean, just think about it. If both teams score 21, you're already over.
All I need is 21-17. You're telling me it couldn't be 21-17 Chiefs? That
It
just
could.
looks like what this game's going to be.
I mean, it could.
And
I'm
that's
not saying
41. There's your
it.
41 right there. Or that's not 40. That's 38.
Yeah,
So you could
like
you
wait,
could
41.
you could go 21-20, you could go 24-17. I could see it. I could see that thing going under somehow. A
I
magical
could definitely
under.
see it. And you're gonna hit it. You're gonna feel so good.
Oh yeah.
Probably not, since you just
Speaking of
picked it. It's
speaking
gonna.
of non-unders, or you should maybe take the under. Lions
Yeah,
Commanders, that line's at 55.5.
that's
Lions are
a.
9.5-point favorites. I'm taking points. Give me the double digits, mushy stampage.
Oh shit.
Um, I think that the Commanders, it was really fun. They got their win, like their fans were crying, and all the TikToks came out, and it was all fun. And then like you go to the next week, and then you just lose to a better team. That's my prediction.
Fair.
I just feel like it happens so many times. Like they get the win and like everyone's hyped. This is how we're
Yeah.
going on the run. Everybody's crying. This is the biggest win in my life. My son wasn't even born when they won a play, and the whole thing, and you get all the videos, and then you go on the road and You get farmed.
You get shit on, yeah.
You just get farmed. That's what I'm thinking. Now, are they that magical to maybe they keep it close, and are the Lions that like decimated maybe? But like, I don't know. I'm not sure.
That's kind of where I'm going. I don't think the Commanders are going to win the game. I just don't think the Lions are going to cover by 9.5.
Yeah.
I just think their defense is still really banged up. Like you don't have defensive linemen just all of a sudden heal up in 1 week that have been on IR
Hmm.
for like 3 or 4 weeks, like with like major injuries. Like I think their defensive line rotation recently was like 5.
Yeah.
So, and they have shown signs this past year, as I said, in the past 4 games, they've given up 300 passing yards to 3 out of those 4 quarterbacks, which are mobile quarterbacks with Josh Allen, Brock Purdy, and then Caleb Williams.
Hmm.
So Jaden Daniels can run the ball better than those guys can. I think he can just make enough plays to keep it close, but I think their magical run ends in Detroit.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
I would love it. I would love to play the Commanders. No
Oh,
more, no more black magic.
oh man, but they might bring that back.
Uh, they had it. They got their one black magic win. Like they exhausted all of their.
Exhausted all their
Yeah, it's
witchcraft.
over.
They're not
So
the
I'm.
Chiefs. They don't have
Yeah,
that
no,
extra bit
we're
of
good.
meat.
We're chilling.
I think we go Ravens Bills
Yeah,
here.
we'll go Ravens Bills just because obviously like
We know what's on
we
the
know
line for
we know what we got to keep to the end.
yeah. It's like we kind of know.
We're both going Ravens.
Yeah.
Gosh, I was going back and forth on this thing, but I just think it's Lamar's time.
I just think Derrick Henry gets a lot of carries and he ices it.
Yeah, I just think it's time for this for them to finally do it, and I think if they do, they beat the Chiefs, and it's the whole thing, and they make the Super Bowl, and they finally do it. I'm believing in the Lamar year. He's been so final. He's probably pissed because he knows he's not going to win MVP. They're going to give it to dumbass Josh Allen, and it's a
Yeah.
Lamar revenge tour. Now saying that, he'll have his worst game in human history. He'll be like 10 for 30, can't throw the rock. He'll fumble twice.
Yeah.
He'll be like, dude, what the fuck?
Yeah.
But you know,
They'll
I'm
get the
gonna
win.
rock with them. I think they win. I really do.
Yeah. Like I said, that's why I think Derrick Henry's going to get a lot of carries. I
Yeah.
think they said it's going to be a snow game in Buffalo, so I just see the big fella King Henry carrying the rock and saying,
Yeah.
"Boys, get on my back. Let's get after it." That's literally no. That's
Let's
the
lock
exact
in.
environment that. Oh no, I'm thinking about when Joe Burrow went up there and beat him in the snow. That was one of my coolest picks. Yeah, I just think the Ravens defense is going to have an answer. Like I think they just match up so well against the Bills, and they beat the fucking piss out of them earlier this year. Like bad.
Yeah.
And I mean, a 1 point spread. I mean,
Yeah. To pick them.
yeah,
To pick them at that point.
yeah, and you'd hope Tucker is going to be feeling pretty good.
Yeah.
It's time.
It's time. It's time
big fella.
it's time to dial this thing in.
Yeah. And what we've all been waiting for.
Yeah. Yeah.
A big moment.
Yeah. Got back up to 6.5.
Yeah.
I saw it as low as 5.5. I think. At one point, maybe earlier this week. It'll probably hang out around here. It won't get over that 7 point threshold.
Yeah.
I can't see that, but yeah. I mean, we saw it earlier this year, the rematch. I'm going Eagles. They said it's a snow game.
Yep.
I think that helps the Eagles. I think in the snow, it can really highlight your strengths, which for the Eagles is run blocking and toting that rock.
Yeah.
And I think the strengths for the Rams might
That quick
not
passing
be
game.
strengths. Not even the quick passing, that might still be fine. I think what it will hurt the most is the pass rush. That was dialed in against the Vikings.
I see.
Snow on the ground. Yeah. That's what I think is
Okay.
going to happen. Is you're not going to be able to dip and go under and do the whole thing because like you're just going to fucking fall.
Just
Like,
gonna rip it in
there's
half.
nothing that you can do. So that was my thing. Like if it is really snowy,
Okay.
like the pass rush might not be as ferocious as it was against the Vikings, which might give the Eagles a little more time to develop into their offense. That's where I'm leaning. I've been saying it from the jump. It could have been any team that they play here. I think the Eagles beat any team in the NFC by 10 points. I've been rocking with that one since the beginning of the playoffs. You can check the receipts on that.
I've seen it.
But yeah, that's what I think. I think it's a heavy dose of Saquon. That's what I'll say.
I think it's gonna be
I
some
think it.
Saquon in there
I
for
think it
sure.
could be a Saquon masterclass, looking like LaShawn McCoy in that snow game from back in the day.
Man, I haven't seen a snow game like that in a
We'll
long
see.
time.
I don't think it'll be that bad though. It doesn't seem like it's going to
No,
be.
no, and it's actually kind of fitting. I think Stafford was a quarterback for that game too. It was against the Lions.
It was probably, yeah, he probably was
Yeah.
actually. It
Oh
wasn't
yeah.
Orlovsky, I
Wait a
don't
minute.
think.
Oh, not Dano.
I don't think it was Dano.
Oh God, I forget Dano played for the Lions, bro. Um, obviously I'm rocking with the Rams.
Yeah.
So I kind of just thought about this recently with the pass rush because I was looking at the way that they played and I was like, what team do they remind me of? And you're gonna know this team very well. They remind me of the Meek Mills led
Really?
Eagles on that
Okay.
Super Bowl run. Like I
Okay.
see the underdogs. I was looking at the way that they were rushing the passer, and I'm like, why does it look so familiar to me? And
Okay.
you got a veteran quarterback who can lead the group. You guys had Nick Foles at that time. We got Stafford. Keeps the boys in check. We got the right balance between the young bucks who are hungry and the old vets that know how to keep it going.
Mhm.
Um, I think we have one of the best pass rushers from the defensive end perspective right now. I mean, he's a rookie right now, so he's only going to get better. But like,
Yeah.
he's at least in the top 10. Um, I don't know. I just feel like McVay is going to have something cooked up, and the old adage of it, it's just hard to beat a team twice in the same season. So
Yeah.
we'll see. And
Except when you
if they do
do.
lose, if they lose, I
Like
just
you guys
don't
beat the
see it by
Vikings
like.
twice, so it's like definitely possible.
I mean, yeah, I get you got a
The
point there.
only thing I'll say to counter your the comparing it to the Eagles is the
Mhm.
one thing that the Eagles had that the Rams don't have is they had home field throughout.
That's fair.
And that does help a lot.
Yeah,
Like at least for not I'm not even gonna say a Cali team, it's any team because a lot of these guys have played in the fucking cold before. It's not like it's like
it's not new.
yeah, they know what it is. But it's the cross country travel, snow game, home field. The link is gonna be pissed the fuck off. So
Okay.
that's the one thing that I'll say, like, it's almost a point difference. Like, I don't think they understand. It's not like anywhere else, really. Like, it's not like like if the Giants were in the playoffs, it's not like that. It's like the closest thing you can think about it to is like almost how the Lions are now, where they
Mhm.
get like angry.
They
But
get
it's like
bumped.
it's a college level like anger of a crowd. They fucking threw snowballs at Santa Claus. Like those guys are some dumb dipshits up there. So it does get crazy. Snow game, we'll see. I
Oh my
expect it to
god.
be. I think the way I would assume it to trend, I think it's just gonna go the same way as the other one. It might be a little. I don't think it'll be that drastic, but I think it's just a heavy dose and Saquon
Saquon, yeah.
wears him down. You're slipping on the snow and the whole thing, and it just like he pops that long one at the end
Yeah.
to make it a like say it was 23-20 in the fourth quarter, pops the long one, it's 30-20. There's your 10 points, and Bob's your uncle or
I
Jim or Jeffrey or whatever your
sure.
uncle's name is.
Larry.
Obviously,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah,
Jerry.
yeah.
Terry.
Timothy,
Gary. Yeah.
sure, sure.
Jimothy, sure.
Timothy and
Um,
Timothy.
I didn't even think about that, but that kind of gives me more confidence in the boys just remembering like I feel like going to the Lions last year on the road for the playoffs was like a bigger test in practice for this game because at
Yeah.
least
No,
at the
you you,
link it's
you
out in
felt
the
it. Yeah,
open, so you can the
the air.
vibrations get out of there. Yeah,
Sure.
the air gets out of there. But like you could hear it through the broadcast when they went to the
Yeah.
fucking Detroit.
Until
Like it
Stafford
was
gets fucking
loud.
pelted with a snowball from Rosie as he drops back to pass. So
He
they got
throws
Nick
a
Foles. They got Nick Foles in the stands. They're gonna put quarterbacks out there at every
fucking
corner and just be
ripping it.
throwing snowballs onto the field. Big Dom just throws snowballs off the
Jimmy
sideline.
That might be Dom's job. My big
Honestly,
question though for you is, what book is AJ Brown going to read on the sidelines?
I don't know. I want him to bring out
Mein Kampf?
if next game Mein Kampf, yeah. If
I didn't
next
think you
game
got that.
he might need some Goggins on the sideline.
Okay.
He
Who's
might
carrying
need
the
to go
boat?
God. We might who's gonna carry the boats. Like if I see him sitting there and it's just that big face of Goggins on the front, you know what the book looks like, right? And it's
Mhm.
just him and his like military like regalia. That would be crazy.
What about like a little Dave Ramsey? Try to get the
Oh
finances in
yeah, that
order.
ain't bad. That's not bad either.
What if he just pulls like an old school textbook, like one of the like old math books,
Where
where
he's
they don't
got
even
that
put a
like
picture on it?
he's got like that neon green Guinness Book of World Records from like
Yeah,
2009. He's
with
like
like the little shiny
from
stuff
like
on it.
'07, and he's just like scrolling through. They're like, what the fuck is this guy doing right now?
He's got
Oh
what was
man.
that? What was that book? The scary stories of something. You know what I'm talking about?
Scary
The one.
stories telling in the dark, yeah. Or he's reading like a Goosebumps or something,
Yeah,
like a
Magic
Magic Tree
Treehouse.
House. Yeah, he's got
Uh,
that. Miss
Series of
Frizzle.
unfortunate events could be something.
Yeah,
Maybe the
he could.
Goblet of Fire.
Oh, if he's rolling through Harry Potter, more power to him. But
Just
yeah, we'll see. It's looking like 32 degrees and snow.
okay.
It might not be snowing during the game potentially,
That's what
but
I
it
was thinking. I
might.
feel like the field's gonna get like cleared off pretty
It's
good.
looking like it's gonna snow. Rain at times. Mostly cloudy with snow and rain at times. It could be sleet. Yeah, it could be like nasty
It could be
too.
just shit.
It could be shit. Like it could be a world where like no one's really passing the rock.
Yeah, it might just be a running game the entire
Yeah.
time. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, we'll
I
see.
I feel pretty confident. Like, obviously, as a realistic Rams fan, I gotta hope that Kyron Williams has some good ball security because he's
Yeah.
been good as of late, but he's had one. Put it on the ground last week. Puka gets it. Um, yeah, if it's a game like that, I just really like our short passing game. I think that's where people
Mhm.
would be like, Cup is awake.
Yeah.
He's alive. I don't know. I'm excited to see it. I mean, I think from like we were talking last week about it, there being a script. Like you couldn't write a better script than you go to Arizona to beat the Vikings. You go on the road, you beat Jalen Hurts up at the link, and then you go get
And you
redemption
got to go to Detroit.
across to Detroit. Like
Oh no, I mean if they win this, they might as well do it. It'd be a shame if you don't do it at
I know
that point. It'd
that's
almost
what
be
I'm
disrespectful to everybody. It's like, what was the point? You're gonna do all that, and then you're still just gonna lose to the Lions. Like, you might as well while you're there.
I think if we do play the Lions, though, I would not be surprised if they knock Jared Goff out of the game as like
Yeah,
a 4.
yeah.
Um, you heard it from me. Hey,
There
I'm
you
just
go.
letting you know how the
There you
game
have it.
works. But it should be exciting. Should be fun. Hopefully I'm gonna get a jersey back that I
Yeah,
have
I mean,
two on the books.
be tough if a third one's got to go out the door. I mean, I'll make sure to make it as
Uh,
we'll make it plain. Maybe a white one.
yeah, I was like,
I don't,
I just can't do Kelly Green again.
I don't have a white jersey, so maybe we go like a white Cooper DeJean or something
Okay.
to make the white on white, if you know what I'm saying.
We could have made the bet really funny and been like, I'll buy you that book from AJ Brown.
That would have been inner excellence or whatever it's called.
Yeah, yeah, I think it went up like 150% of sales or some shit. Like,
Yeah. Oh, that thing's #1 bestseller now.
oh shit, is it even a good book or is it just ass
I mean, I'm sure it's
quality?
fine. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure it's not bad. Someone probably worked on it.
Maybe he's reading the Shack. Really getting in touch.
Yeah,
Could be that.
yeah, it'll be good.
Thesaurus,
Sure. Yeah,
Redneck Dictionary. That could be a good one
yeah,
too. I'm trying to process through the fact that to show how good the home field advantage was, I just heard that Stooges are throwing snowballs at Santa.
yeah.
Just
Oh man,
pelting that fucker in the face. Old
facts.
Saint Nick's just catching them. That's perfect. All right, folks, you got your gambling
There it
needs right
is.
there. If you go 0-4, hey, why are you listening to us? We don't do your finances.
What I'm saying.
Speaking of don't do your finances, it's time to see who got lacking here. All right. There was only one man for the job this
Yeah.
week. And I'm gonna let you take the lead on it because I don't know too much about it.
Yeah. So basically, a lot's been said about Elon Musk over the past whatever, election,
Sure.
blah blah blah, space guy. Who knows? People think he's a stooge. People think he's the smartest guy that's ever lived, and his word
Some
is
say he's an alien.
gospel. a lot of things, right? Apparently, it's been known that he likes video games, and he
Sure.
does play video games, which we all do from time to time. But
Yeah.
apparently, he claimed to be a top, like, top 5, I think was the word, player on Diablo 4 in the world, which is kind of like a PvP. It's like a World of Warcraft type of vibe, kind of.
Yeah.
I don't claim to know anything about it. So apparently, he did a live stream where he was playing said game, and people were watching it, and they were like, There's no way that this guy is top of anything because he couldn't even do basic things. Like, there's some basic like map opening stuff where you have to link maps and something to get to different parts of the thing, and they said he couldn't even do that. And it's like that's stuff that you learn like
Well in the
that's like
beginning, like
it's
puppy,
way easy stuff. Like you couldn't have gone this far
without knowing
not
it.
knowing that stuff. So it's like me like saying, "Oh yeah, I'm God," like at Madden, and then you get to Madden, you'd be like, "Wait, like what's quick play?" It's like, what do you mean? What's quick? Like that's no, we're not doing a franchise. Are we doing franchise against each other? No, you idiot.
You
It's
get the
like me
quick.
going. It's like me loading into Call of Duty, and I'm just like yeah, man, like I'm really really good, and it's like oh, like it's like if someone said like oh, like yeah, do you play ranked? He's like, what's ranked? It's
Yeah.
like oh, okay, so you're a
Yeah,
dumb dipshit. Like
yeah, you're full shit.
it's like you don't know anything, or you ask him like, "Well, what's your favorite? Like, what do you like to play, ranked or competitive?" He's like, "Oh no, I do like hardcore, like shipment."
Yeah, alright.
It's like, oh, okay, never mind. This guy doesn't fucking know a thing. So apparently, people are saying that he basically paid people. He did the aroma technique,
Oh,
um,
very well known.
and paid people to level up his game because he has all the max shit. Like he's got the best shit.
Okay.
His
Best shit
character's
money can
got
buy.
all the best shit. So everyone was like when he loaded up, they were like, oh, like okay, he's
Got what
got
we
it on him, but then he couldn't do anything. He was like looking like a bot out there. So
want.
people, the streets are saying that he paid for his account to get leveled up and get him all the best shit and make him look cool, which is like you're already cool, Elon. You don't have to.
No,
You're
you don't.
hella rich. Like you don't have to do all that.
I
Okay,
don't know. You're
like
good, big dog.
you don't got to do all that. So that's just something a stooge would do.
Yeah.
You know, we
I
know
think
a couple. We know someone who's done it for COD. We know a
yeah,
couple
we do.
people. Like it's
We
what a stooge would do. Like you don't need to do that. You're
yeah,
gonna waste your money doing this. Like obviously Elon, at least he has infinite money, so I guess he could just
yeah,
tell me to
he's got the
fuck
infinite
off. He
money
can do
glitch
whatever he
going on.
wants. Yeah,
Um, I've always thought about it. And when you break down when you play video games, yes, it is relaxing and having fun with the boys, all that. But when you break down to a spaces element, I'm having fun tonight and I'm not paying extra money for it.
yeah,
That is like the main goal. Like, hey, I had a great time playing games with the boys tonight and zero money came out of my checking account. That's
yeah,
great.
yeah,
When you start paying people to beat the game for you or to level you up,
yeah,
you're kind of defeating the whole purpose of that whole model. Like, we're no
yeah,
longer saving money by doing this activity. Like, now
yeah,
we're in the debt for it.
yeah.
I just don't.
I don't get it.
And then what in your right mind says, okay, this guy leveled up my account. Now I'm going to go talk shit
Sure.
to other people, even though I didn't like
Yeah.
it doesn't make sense.
Make it make sense, man. That's what I'll say. Make it make sense to me.
It's
Explain
literally
it to it like I'm a dummy.
it's like the last link in the chain on the team coming up to the podium and trying to rally the boys. It's like, the fuck you,
Yeah.
what are we? What,
What are we doing?
come on.
What are we doing?
Yeah.
What?
Elon, we gotta lock that in, big fella.
Yeah, we gotta lock that one in just a tad.
Yeah.
Just a tad bit, son. There's
That's
no
still
need for this.
look, we're not going to get into a dick measuring contest with Elon Musk, like you said. The
No.
guy's got infinite money glitch. He's
He's
a
got
very
the money
smart guy.
glitch.
He's got all the
Yep.
things, but we don't need to say, "Hey, I'm one of the best
No, 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 no. We don't
Diablo
have.
players."
Yeah, there's no need to do that. Like,
And it doesn't help add to your reputation because that means you're a top devil. You see, so that doesn't
yeah,
that
it's not.
doesn't help our
People
whole.
are already saying you're an alien or you're not. You're this
Yeah,
and you're that and you're a piece of shit and you're the worst and
we
you
just
don't have to
can't
do all
add to
the
that
extra
fuel to the
stuff. Yeah.
fire. You know what I mean? Yeah, maybe the aroma technique. I'll never be able to wrap my mind around that. And I think it's funnier is when you get upset when people call you out for it because you know it's true, and then you get upset. Like that's the funnier shit. if someone tried to deny it. Like if Elon Musk's like, no, 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 I'm just having an off day. Like, no, brother, like you're struggling right now.
Yeah,
We need to get you out of there.
facts.
We've hit that enough. Then honorable mention Treyarch. This one's near and dear to my heart. So everyone's known in ranked. There's a lot of hackers going on.
Oh yeah, jeez.
A lot of hackers. I sometimes stream. I haven't streamed in a very long time because it slows down my PC sometimes. It's just I don't know. Every once in a while I'll do it.
Yeah.
I get hit with that spectrum. You get throttled. So if you add the streaming on top of that, it throttles everything else. It's a fun world. So I was playing Search and Destroy with my buddies 2 nights ago, and there was a group that I had played earlier in Control where there was a bronze. There was a 4 stack with one bronze person and one crimson. I'm like, that's not a good sign. Why is bronze running crimson?
Yeah.
Not great. We get piss slammed in Control, like,
Okay.
but in the second round on offense, we had a chance to make the play, go from A straight to capture to B. You get 3
Sure.
kills, start rotating point. We got 3 on point. I'm sliding back van to try to chow somebody.
Okay.
All of a sudden, I go into the matrix. I'm just walking around for a second. Nothing's moving, but I see this guy sliding in front of me slowly, and I'm like, that's a weird
Okay.
lag.
Yeah.
Long story short, come back in. All the stuff's bullshit. We lose that one. We queue up again, play these guys S&D. I'm like, oh, shit. There's no way. Like, if I was worried that they were doing a lag switch before, we're going to
Yeah.
find out now.
Yeah.
We get to round 3. We're, I shit on 2 guys. Just get a quick little 2-piece on the bomb. Go to defuse it. I'm laying on the bomb. I'm starting to defuse. So my guy's doing a little tapping, a little keypad. I'm mid keypad. My game doesn't freeze up and show me packet burst, doesn't show me packet loss, doesn't do anything like that. Immediately go from defusing the bomb to out of the lobby, and I get a disconnect screen.
Damn.
Says you've been disconnected.
I made that quick.
I said I got hit offline.
Yeah.
So that in itself is frustrating.
Yeah.
The better part is, and I should have put the video up on the screen. I should have done that. Was when I loaded back in and I knew it was going to happen. I took a video for the fellas to make sure in the group chat, just to let them know. Not only did I get hit offline, but I actually lost 30 SR and a 3-minute suspension because I got hit offline. So, Treyarch, we got to figure it out, brother.
Like, we gotta figure it out because
like,
this shit's getting.
I have never been hit offline solo since I played MW2 on the old Xbox, like back when I was
way
on
back.
Wi-Fi and shit.
Way back in the day.
So it's been a long time since something like that's happened.
Mm-hmm.
But that was the most insane. Like, I've never seen someone be able to be like, "Oh, you got a 2-piece? Okay, guess what? You're on bomb. Yeah, you're out of the game." Like, what do you mean I'm out?
Yeah. What just happened?
So we gotta fix that. And then, I mean, of course, it has to be Ryan Day. I mean, I don't know if you're living under a rock, you haven't heard about this one. If you're a sports stooge like we know you all are, you've heard about it. You're well familiar with it. Ryan Day is starting some beef again with Coach Lou. Okay, I shouldn't say he's starting it, but he certainly is not putting it to bed. Because
yeah, he always wants to talk some shit. Like he's acting like he hit a triple, when he was born on third base. So I would hope eventually you could make one, and
get one
win
home.
one. Yeah, like you got to think, geez, it's about time.
Yeah, best roster money can buy. You would hope you could get one through the bucket.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he last year was trying to find some motivation where on the college game day set they did an interview with Coach Lou Holtz and then Ty Schmidt, shout out Ty, dressed as Coach Lou. So Lou on Lou interview. And Lou Holtz just gave his opinion on the Ohio State football team. He said, look, I don't think they're as tough as people think they are. I think Notre Dame's going to smash mouth them, whatever. He took that so far as bulletin board material to get to the post-game interview, grab the mic from the reporter lady and say, I wonder where Lou Holtz is right now. We got a WWE.
He's probably asleep.
Yeah. He watches Matlock at 7 and he goes to bed.
Yeah, he's probably asleep right now.
So they did a whole bit on the Pat McAfee show where Ty Schmidt apologized to Ryan Day as Coach Lou. But when he was asked about it by a reporter this week, Ryan Day was, asked if you reach out to Coach Lou and put those things to bed. He said,
Sure.
no, I haven't
Yeah.
talked to him. No. So he's starting shit with the OG. Again, like you said, Zach. I mean, when you start, you start on third base. I mean, God,
Yeah.
surely we got to get
Acting like you hit
one.
a triple.
Like,
Like,
I
come
just,
on now.
you just got to be in a very dark place to look at like what bulletin board material can I grab, and you're like, an 87-year-old man is talking shit.
Yeah.
There's my
Sure.
bitch. So honestly, I would laugh if Notre Dame did win because I would love to hear like would Coach Holtz have a response for him? I would hope. So maybe for the content it'd be funny. But I don't think I could call Notre Dame national champs. You know what I mean? Like that just doesn't
Yeah.
that doesn't compute.
I don't want to see the day really.
I don't.
And I'm not talking Ryan.
Sure. All right, Elon, at a baby. Smoking the ganja.
Smoking the ganji.
Let's get some Twitter. I can't
Smoking the
remember.
Gandachino.
Can't remember how much stuff I have in.
Gandachino.
Probably not much. Oh yeah, this one was perfect. So this one I actually got this
Oh,
right after we finished
Jesus.
recording. A white judge sends joke image to the wrong person and loses her job.
Yeah.
My question is, who was the right person,
Yeah. Who needs this?
and what
You know?
possessed you to say, "Oh, you know what? My friend would laugh at this. Let me send this to like, what? You send this to Rhonda and the girls? They'll love it." Like. The best part of it is you send it to the wrong person and you lose your job. So it's just,
Yeah.
it's just a
It's
tough
just all bad. Nothing went right. Oh
But why
man.
the hell are we what?
Like, what is this? This got to be AI
I hope
imagery
so.
or something,
It
right?
looks like it because it looks like little ticks. I hope the God it is, bro.
Crazy.
Oh my God. But the crazy part is we always talk about Twitter saying a got you moment. I don't see it. There's no, well,
I know.
actually, like, so
Yeah.
is
Maybe
it?
they just haven't found it yet.
Maybe. I thought it was funny. Um, Okay, this one gets crazy. So the title for it, as you can see, is addressing the dick bet. I didn't know about any of this, so if you didn't either, that's okay. Let me educate y'all.
Okay.
This guy said, "Hello, fellow degenerates. I'm a degenerate. Good to see you. As many of you are aware, 2 months ago, I made a bet that I would chop off my humongous ding dong if the Notre Dame Fighting Irish won the college football playoffs. At the time, it seemed like a safe and comical bet as Notre Dame had only played against our nation's troops and were looking like the next fraud alert. However, due to flawed playoff seeding and Carson Beck's weak pussy ass, I found myself in a situation where ND will
Jeez.
be playing for a national championship next week, placing my dick right on the chopping block.
Yep. There you have it.
I just wanted to make it very clear that if ND wins the national championship, I will firmly stick to my word and receive a professional surgery that will safely remove my penis. The timeline for this, though, will have to be flexible, as I do have to consider my wife, who would like to have at least 2 children. In the event that I have to follow through with my bet, she has agreed to accelerate our family planning so that I can get the surgery as soon as possible. I refuse to let my team be cursed, and if it means that I will lose my cock in the process, then so be it.
Jeez.
Also, just FYI, I'm banned from college football memes, so I cannot respond to anything. I can't believe I'm saying this, but go Buckeyes. I mean,
Good luck, son. Good luck.
due to them playing our national troops looking like the most national fraud alert and Carson Beck's weak pussy ass.
That's good
Oh,
shit.
I love that we brought in the planning side of it. Like my wife is behind me, but we're
Yeah,
we're
no.
making the plans
You
work.
got to
That's a
plan it out.
supportive woman. That's nice.
Facts. She's in it for the long run.
Buddy, nobody would question. Look,
Everyone's
we
gonna be okay if you don't do it. Like it's
we're still not. Have we given up on the Knowles 1 2 3 little fucker to
yeah, I
eat dog
mean,
shit? Like,
yeah, like no one's
I,
making you do this, man. Like,
yeah, you don't need to do this, buddy. We think it's funny. All right. I
yeah,
mean, you know, You know, people joke about stupid shit all the time. You know, I'd rather stick my balls
Yeah.
in a vice grip. Like, you don't actually want to
You
do it.
don't actually have to do any of that. And please
No.
don't, honestly. Like,
Yeah, I would prefer you don't. Just don't. I like up here. It's serious. It's not bullshit. It's serious. All right, that's good stuff. Richard, Dick Williams. He's got an insanely busy day out on the 13th here. Look at this. I mean, this is.
wow.
I
This
see
is
a
dedication.
flaw. So I see two flaws here.
Okay.
It looks like. Do we have like a half hour or 15 minutes for lunch? Is that what
Yeah,
we got
not
here?
long enough for lunch there. It's probably 15, I think.
I mean,
Looking like a 15 or maybe 30. That ain't enough.
so we're
I'm blocking out an hour minimum.
so we're beating that shit like OJ
Sure.
for 3 hours, having a quick little bite. Fortnite for 5 hours. First of all, how much do you have to DoorDash to spend $200 on Wingstop? You got to get up
Oh
there,
man, you got to get that's even the family plan. I don't think is that much, or the catering.
and then you're gonna beat it again like a redheaded stepchild. At the end of the day,
Be a group order for Wingstop.
yeah. What does that come out to?
Wing catering cost.
Who came up with these euphemisms? I'm gonna crank my hog. Like, who's the first person that's like, what the fuck
Yeah,
does
no,
that
for
mean?
real. Let's see what we got. We're looking at all in one orders, catering packages. What's the package?
Okay.
Yeah, I mean 100 wings with you can get 4 flavors, 5 sides.
Okay.
5 sides of veggie sticks, I should say.
Okay.
Your choice of dips. That's 191.
Okay.
So we'll serve 10 people.
Well,
So
if
you
you've
get
had
a
a
hu-
if you've had a big day,
yeah.
you know,
You get 100 wing, or yeah, you get 100 wings basically. That's what he's getting for
bone in or
dinner.
boneless.
Bone in,
Okay.
100
Because
bone
we
in.
because we know what we're about.
Yeah,
Yeah, we actually want a wing. We don't want chicken nuggets. Yeah,
facts.
I can understand that.
The biggest package you could get is the large bone in wing combo.
Okay.
Includes 400 wings, up to 8 flavors, 20 sides of veggie sticks, and your choice of dips. That is $767. Yeah.
I don't think I'll be partaking in that. I have to say.
No, thank you. No, thank you.
Do you ever just sit there and like you just randomly remember something from the past that like makes you laugh?
Yeah.
I'm still laughing at the fact that when we had the entire crew over to your casa to watch the games,
Yep.
that I was told by Kyle's fiance, I was advised not to talk football with you. Like
that was put out there. Yeah. As a warning.
I'm on the scouting report. Like that's
There you go.
like I'm
Get locked in.
imagining, you know, the whole thing. You're driving with your girlfriend, and you just kind of give a little tip about something. So they're driving over. Oh, by the way, I don't talk football.
Yeah. Can't talk football with you. Sorry. Can't do it.
Even though we're going over for a football party,
Yeah,
let's
no. Let's
let's
not do
skip
this.
the conversation. Oh, that one's made me laugh for a couple weeks. I ain't gonna lie. All right. Well, Dick Williams, I hope you took care of your business on that day and got a lot of lotion
Yeah.
and
Hope you made it happen for yourself.
some fluids. I don't even know. I never watched the Jerry Springer show, but I could get behind this. I can see why this was popular. Did you ever watch that show?
Yeah, a little bit.
A little bit. Okay. I never remembered these parts, but I might rewatch it just for it.
Hey, this is for the whale on the end. You said you have 5 kids, but have any of them popped out yet?
I just want to know if anyone else thinks the third guy looks like Sid from Ice Age.
This is
Damn.
for the lady in the brown. You have 2 sugar daddies and couldn't get your teeth fixed.
This is for the guy in the maroon shirt right there. When you're done mopping the floor with Mr. Clean over there, you come get yourself a Wonder Mop.
It looks like you're the mop and the bucket, fat bitch.
Why does she have a
Looks like
WWE
you're good at math.
fucking belt?
I'm good at math.
Looks like it.
Yeah, well, I know that you look like you weigh about 250 pounds. I can count that.
This is a comment for the chubby girl all the way on the right. You might want to get one of these because your hairline is kind of messed up.
Comment is for the guy in the green shirt.
So
Can you tell the audience how Mars look from here with the blazers?
wait, why are people?
Why do you just get free roast? I didn't know it was a battle. The hell is going on?
Why are we just getting free rage, brother? Why are we why are we giving them the mic? Is my question. Jerry, stop. I think it was funnier how slow the second roast of the fat chick was. The guy in the middle, oh yeah?
Yeah.
Well, you look like you're 250.
You 250, I can count that.
That hairline was tough. I mean, we gotta get it. The baby, they make wigs, they make extensions, they make all sorts of. We gotta cover that up. Maybe wear a hat,
Yeah. Maybe wear anything.
anything. But like, I just need to double check something real quick. Was the bald lady? Did she have a
Yeah.
purse across
Yeah,
her,
and
or
you're
was it
mopping the floor with Mr.
it
Clean
a
over there. You come get
WWE
yourself a Wonder
Championship
Mop.
belt? Right.
It looks like you're the mop and the
And a
bucket.
bucket, bitch.
That looks
No
like a
good.
WWE Championship.
It does.
belt.
I think she's got a belt.
What the fuck?
I think she's got a belt. Good for her. She won. She won this interaction.
I'd say she won it.
Looks like you're good at math.
Oh, this is just
I'm
so
good at
slow.
math.
Looks like it.
Yeah, well, I know that you look like you weigh about 200.
Yeah, well, let me go back
You
to
weigh
old
about 200
reliable.
pounds.
Why are we just
Well,
beefing with the audience?
Yeah, I don't know. Like, who signed up for that?
Oh, I mean, this is just good news. The fact that the House has passed, the House has passed. Holy shit, Charlie, you just gave me an aneurysm. The House has passed the Protection of Women and Girls in Sports Act of 2025, 218 to 206, with 2 Democrats joining Republicans. Had a baby. Bill bans schools from allowing biological males to compete in women's sports.
There we go.
Let's
Good
just
stuff.
come on. We saw all we needed
That's
to
pretty
see over the
straightforward.
Olympics. Like that shit was
Yeah.
insane.
That's how
And
it
then
should be.
Seriously. I don't know if you've seen the trailer for this. Robert De Niro starring in Robert De Niro's Italian American mob boss, the Alto Knights.
How many of these can we do with these guys, with De Niro?
I'm
How
gonna
many
let
mob
you
boss
know.
movies? Guy looks insane.
This movie, I watched the trailer. Looks like hot ass.
Really?
It looks
So it's-
horrible.
So it's
It's-
him within an AI version of him, or some shit?
I don't know how they're doing
Or
it.
he's
I
just
just know it's
directing it?
no, it's him versus him. Like he's
Yeah.
both mob bosses. So like
What the fuck? So they're like de-aging him in one, or like AIing his shit.
I guess. Like look, he's
Yeah,
supposed to
what
be
the
sitting
hell
like
is
what
that?
the fuck is this? Coach Lou talking to Ryan Day later on.
Yeah. Yeah, no, pretty much.
I just don't look, man. It had a good run. You know, you had Goodfellas, you had Casino.
Yeah, we don't
you
have to
had all
keep-
these good ones. It's
I
over.
don't have to keep doing this.
It's fine.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm gonna watch it. I can just tell you that. Like, I don't think I will be wasting my time with it. It
Yeah.
doesn't. This is just you're trying to make a movie with a big name just to make the movie.
Yeah.
This is what happens when you took the script for like Casino and you threw it into Chat GPT and said, "Hey, just change it around so it looks a little different, but
Yeah.
keep the same main big dog."
Sure.
This is what we got.
Here's
I
what
just-
we're doing.
I don't. I think it's a cash grab. I don't think it's worth it. That's my own opinion. You can
Yeah,
watch it.
no, that's fair. That's fair.
This is crazy. The Ravens claimed their former wide receiver Deontay Johnson on waivers today from the Texans. So, like, why is Deontay Johnson getting tossed around like a sorority girl at a party?
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on here.
I didn't know you could drop somebody, have them get picked up by somebody, he gets dropped again, and you're like, "Ah, fuck it, come back."
Yeah, if you can pick anyone up off of waivers to your like practice squad. Like if someone gets cut from a team, you can pick them up. Yeah, like the Vikings cut Lewis Seen is a
Mhm.
safety for them, and the Eagles picked him. They added him off waivers and put him on the practice squad, and then elevated him to the active roster. So
Okay.
like, yeah, if they're out in the like world existing, if they clear waivers, you can sign them up. You can sign me up right now, in
You know who
theory.
you know who the Eagles need to bring back for this big game? The lockdown corner.
Any
Like a
jacket?
lot.
Any jacket in there?
They need that jacket.
We need that straight jacket. Huh? Put him in that
Straight
straight jacket.
yeah.
Sure.
Put Cup in that straight jacket.
There you go.
I still will not. I can't believe. I think the funniest part of you showing me who he was how nonchalantly you pulled up the clip and said, "No, let's just watch his clip."
Yeah. Getting his ankles taken. It was bad, man.
I was like, "What coverage is he in? Cover 2? What's he doing? Press.
It was.
What happened? He fell.
Got burned. Yeah, got burned.
Just ate shit." This guy's in a tough spot. So, Mr. Bunsen, Chad Bunsen, actually, he said, "Girlfriend got me boxed like a fish. How the fuck does she know who Will Levis is?" So let's see what's going on here. So, okay, we got a screenshot of, I believe that's his ex. I don't know.
Okay.
Like, why do you follow a rando makeup influencer? LOL. Tries to keep things nice. You know, she dated an NFL quarterback that I wanted the Bucks to draft, so I followed her. Forgot I did that, to be honest. She knows ball. She's done her homework.
Yep.
But you aren't following Will Levis.
He should have been like, yeah, because
He's ass.
draft him.
Yeah.
That's what he should have said. Yeah, they didn't draft him. Why would I follow him?
Yeah.
There you
Not
go.
my guy.
And then she would have been like, well, why are you still following? He would have. He's losing anyway at this point, but
It's a loss.
fighting a losing battle. He doesn't stand a chance.
The tough one is, though, when you genuinely don't remember who you're following,
Yeah.
but that will never go over in court. So you're
No,
you're fucked.
no, it's over. Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't stand a chance.
And that's just the way the game goes, you know?
Yeah, that's how it happens.
You get your sentencing, and you were sentenced to the doghouse for 2 weeks, and you're like, all right, fuck. At least let me get a pillow first before I head in there.
Yeah. No, literally.
Yeah, expected to be a snow game, which would be nice. I like watching snow games. Obviously, I never played in one. I'm sure they suck ass.
Yeah.
But I think it'll really
Yeah.
show, one, the creativity of the coaches, and two, this will really test the two quarterbacks. Like, I'm interested to see if it's a snowy game, because
Trying to
you're
see how
gonna
it
have to
plays
make
out.
a throw or two.
You'll have to throw it a little bit for sure.
Even punting will be tough.
Yeah.
Kicking, like all of
Kicking,
it,
yeah. If it's
so
coming down to field goals, like
Could
it's
get
gonna be
interesting here.
it's gonna be really interesting for sure. Yeah. We'll see how snowy it actually is. Like if it's like tough to run, if it's coming down throughout the game.
Yeah.
Like there's a difference between there being snow on the ground that they can move out versus it
It's
being
snowing on
actively
you.
snowing. Yeah, like those
Like
are
the snow globe game, that was crazy.
yeah, then there's not much you can do.
So I can't remember. I saw a post today that was saying either Stafford's 1-8 in the snow or 0-8 in the snow, and I was looking at it, I was like, "What the hell?" And someone commented under. He goes, "Well, how many of those was he on the lines?" The guy goes, "All of them." He goes, "There's your answer."
There you go.
Fair point. I mean, they had Megatron. I don't remember what else they had. I don't even remember who their coach was.
Yeah, I don't think anyone does.
Oh, and this one, Caleb got caught. I was hoping it was AI generated that Caleb got caught with the text.
No, they got him.
He doubles down.
Caleb,
Yep.
the whole catfish situation.
Oh
before
my
you,
God.
If he
before
went to
we get
Notre
into this-
Dame, that would have never happened.
Bro, I was
Now, hold
so
on.
mad.
Before we get into this, I just want to say I'm sorry.
I don't know if we can
I
do
feel
that.
like-
Yo, I
Like,
reached yo. Before I'm gonna explain the situation. I reached out to Amara, and I was not asking. I asked Amara for Ben's number, not for obviously.
Don't say
not
tampering.
Like I wasn't gonna save his number because he's not our coach,
Right.
and I wasn't gonna do all of that. I was asking for or text him or anything. I was asking because I wanted to make sure it wasn't because obviously so many fake numbers nowadays.
Sure.
I was asking him so I could see if it matches his number. Amara does Amara things and doesn't text back.
No, that's
Yeah.
not what happened, bro.
That's
He goes,
crazy.
He goes, yo. I
Amara-
said, yo.
EQ,
He
you
goes,
know. No. You
he goes,
know.
Mimi. He goes, what's Ben's number?
He'll just
Like,
disappear. He'll just
that's
disappear.
not true. I was literally
You
in
know
dinner,
him.
bro. Listen. He texted me, yo. I said, yo. He said, what's Ben's number? I got these random dudes trying to hit me up saying they're Ben and whatever. I go, fuck out of here. Ben ain't coming to Chicago. And then he goes,
He
nah.
thinks I'm
Like,
trying to play a joke. I'm being dead ass.
then he goes, nah. These guys are hitting me up saying they're Ben. But at this time, I was eating dinner, so I didn't see my phone. 20 minutes later, like, I see the text, but it's too late. And he goes, it's all good. I called and it wasn't him. And I didn't put anything together. I said, oh, okay, bet. An hour later, that shit's on Twitter. I texted Kev. I said,
Everywhere.
hell no, bro. Hell no. He's like,
Everywhere.
yes.
But the text was, the text was so like official. Like I've gotten that text from college coaches and other coaches before getting drafted and all of that in different ways. So it looked mad professional. So I was like, all right, I'm just gonna reach out and like, and then
they didn't train you at USC for that.
I didn't. The first time I listened to it, I didn't catch that. Oh, if you went to Notre Dame, that wouldn't happen.
Yeah.
No, it'd get worse.
Yeah, you get.
But again,
you'd start talking to you'd have a fake girlfriend at that point.
According to Coach Lou, it's because he wasn't Catholic. Okay, if he was Catholic, then that happens.
There you go. Oh man,
I mean,
they got his ass. That's for sure.
You know what?
They
Caleb
got his ass good.
He said, "Look, I could either lie about it, or I could just own it and make it funny.
Yeah.
Beat him to the punchline."
Sure.
And you know what? I respect the investigation. Check
Yeah.
through it. But I'm just trying to think: has there ever been a head coach that gets hired on and just says, "You know what? I'm just going to text the quarterback before any announcement goes out. I'm just going to make sure."
Yeah, no, that's a crazy thing to do.
Hey, big dog.
That would be an insane thing to do.
Like, I want to go over plays with you. I haven't even signed a contract yet. I haven't had a press conference. But guess what? We get to
Here
work
you go.
now.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Believe in you, Caleb, but we got to stop doing that.
Yeah, we can't be doing that, man. Can't be having you caught up.
I can't do that. This is a very interesting stat because I've been hearing that Caleb was like the most sacked quarterback. I get it. You and I have kind of stood on the hill that his O-line is ass. How ass, you say? Let's find out.
Everybody knows Caleb Williams was sacked 68 times this season, by far the most in the NFL. But something about this chart stands out big time. Caleb avoided 50 sacks this season.
50.
Okay. There you go.
You want him to avoid 118?
Yeah, jeez.
I mean, shit.
Guy was getting killed out there.
Some of their snaps. I saw one where he legit caught the snap. The second he looked up, there was a guy in his face, like right in his face.
He
GG.
just didn't even have a chance half the time.
Like, what the hell are we doing?
50. The next closest was Lamar Jackson with 28. Everybody.
There you go.
Brother.
Not that shit now, is he?
Like, come on, man. Oh, this is obviously if we get a good clip of Theo Vaughn, we have to throw it in. It's just kind of a law, you know?
Hi, Theo. My name is also Theo, and I am also a transgender man. I've been transitioning from female to male.
Woo! Red Rover sent Theo right over.
I do not know the first thing about, being a dude.
You showed up at a really wild time, and that's got to be a brave journey. I've done some different things in my life, community college. I got poison ivy. I've tried to learn Spanish about 6 times, but I've never been through anything like that. Yeah, how do you be a dude? You could do chewing tobacco if you want. I don't think you have to do steroids anymore, so you don't have to do that. Maybe some nice slacks, and some nice pants. I would say maybe spit on the ground sometimes. I think a hat, if you like to do a hat, some guys do a hat. No matter what, we're happy to have you. And that's that's a wild journey you're on. And I love you, Theo, and welcome, Theo. This is crazy. It's like I'm almost like I'm talking to myself.
Hi, Theo.
I just love the way his brain works, bro. maybe some slacks, maybe.
Yeah, maybe some slacks,
maybe try tobacco. I don't think you have to do steroids anymore. I don't think that's needed. It's just this is a beyond diabolical little prank here.
何してんの？どうしたの？どうしたの？どうしたの？かっこいいけど。海ヘビ？海ヘビ？嘘つけ。入ってきたの？海ヘビ入ってきたの？嘘つけ。
Language is this? Japanese or something?
I have no idea. But I want to make sure. So you're talking about if we wanted to get a thumbnail like this, you're not doing the.
Yeah, I don't think I'm doing it.
You're not doing that. Okay.
I don't think I'm doing it.
Okay. Just making sure I understand. You know what I mean? I just gotta make sure we're on the same page there. I don't know what language that is, and I honestly I'd never watched it that far. You know my rule. I watch about 5 seconds, and if it looks good enough to make the pod, it makes the pod. This I think I found a new genre of content I need to watch around Christmas. And it's not stuff that makes people happy. I need to watch raging Italian dads.
There you go.
Because after this, I think you'll be hooked on it too.
And open your fucking gifts.
I told you guys not to fucking get me gifts. I'm fucking pissed.
Open them. Dude, we got you
I didn't
some
get you
shit.
guys any gifts. I just gave you fucking money.
Okay, why you so?
Because I'm fucking pissed. I don't like getting gifts. You know that. What'd you get me?
Okay, like it. Don't worry.
Why'd you guys have to get me gifts, dude?
It's Christmas, dude. You're done.
I don't want any fucking
You deserve
gifts. No, I deserve it.
Come on, hurry up. What are you doing?
The fuck is this?
What?
It's a nutcracker.
You fucking took it off one of the tables, and you fucking rewrap it like a. What the fuck, are you guys jerk
Dude,
off?
that one's a joke. That one's a joke.
You fucking going around just
Alright,
taking shit off the
alright.
That
tables.
was a joke.
wrapping them?
Open that one.
That one's just
Fucking
That's
ass.
jerk offs? Yeah,
Okay, what the fuck is this? What is this?
I know you've been you know. I don't know what to say. You'll like it. Come on, dude, hurry up.
Oh my god.
What the fuck is you guys doing?
No, watch the tree.
Look at that, dude.
Brand new
It's
set
not
of
even
tools.
fucking new. This is mine.
Brand new.
You took it out of the fucking garage and wrapped it. These are my fucking drills, dude. This isn't even new. Are you fucking kidding me? And I'm thanking you for this?
I know you've been looking for them, so I found them and
I'm fucking thanking you guys. Feeling bad you got me gifts, and this is the shit you give me. I'm fucking
dude,
wrapped
they're
it
just
up.
like new.
Dude, it's fucking. I've had this for like 9 months. Why would you?
Anything new?
Why would you rewrap shit? You fucking jerk offs.
Dude, I know
Fucking
you lost
jerk
them. I
off.
found them and I fucking.
They were fucking behind the fucking tractor.
You're fucking behind the fucking track.
They're behind the tractor. Duh. That's where anybody puts their tools.
The best one is seeing the fucking nutcracker because he's
It goes right
I
off
didn't
the
get you.
table.
Hurry up. What are you doing?
The fuck is this?
What?
It's a nutcracker.
You fucking took it off one of the tables, and you fucking rewrap it like a. What the fuck, are you guys jerk
Dude,
offs?
that one's a joke. That one's a
You
joke.
fucking go around just
What are you
taking
guys,
shit
jerk
off the
offs?
tables,
That was a
wrapping
joke.
them.
What are you guys, some jerk offs? Eh?
The best part is the fuck I'm supposed to be thanking you guys. I'm feeling bad. I didn't get you any gifts. Bunch of
Yeah.
jerk offs.
What's a jerk off?
So I don't know if you'll be joining me on that journey, but I'll be looking up some raging Italian dads
Sure.
around Christmas time.
Not
to get
bad.
into
Nothing
some-
bad about it.
Oh. So there's people who are showing like Chinese social media sites for people who are worried about TikTok going away.
Okay.
This guy's asking the right question. Big Kev here. Where's Chinese DraftKings?
There you go. Yeah.
I never even looked at this. Like what? Tinder is Tantan.
Yeah.
Timu is Pinduo. Pinduo Duo.
Don't even try, buddy.
Pinduo Duo.
Don't even try. You're just gonna be racist.
Well, just trying to read words. You know what I mean? Is that Gigi? No, it's QQ.
Kid show. Sure.
Where's that little penguin? Wait, what? TikTok? What? I'm not getting into it. Where's Corb? I think Corb could help us read these.
He probably could.
Would he though? He probably would. He'd give me
No.
the wrong. No, he'd give me the wrong pronunciation. That's fine. That's spelled Billy Billy.
Billy Billy.
It's Billy Billy is YouTube. I kind
go.
of like. Hey, I'm gonna go check out the Billy Billy.
We're gonna see what's on the Billy Billy.
Yeah, we're gonna upload on the Billy Billy.
Yeah. Might as well. Might become stars on the Billy Billy.
Dude, at the Billy Billy Awards, you're a Billy Biller.
Facts.
Dude, the billiest biller of them all. Oh, platinum biller.
Sure.
I don't think I can do any more bill jokes. It's fine. We got to listen to the whole 5 minutes of Coach Holtz. Okay, we have to.
Okay,
It's just
do it.
ceremony.
Many weeks ago, when the rankings first came out, 1 through 12, I started picking out who I thought would win each and every game. I'm happy to say as we enter the championship game, I have not been wrong yet. And that's unusual for me because I was in the lower third of my high school class. But the fact is, I thought
Always
weeks
comes back
ago
to that.
that the two best teams that would meet, looking at the bracketing, was Ohio State and Notre Dame. This should be a classic matchup, and it's for the national championship. One thing for sure, to finish second in the country is not a great accomplishment. Trust me, finish second quite often. However, a couple weeks later, you look back and say, boy, what a great accomplishment we had to finish second. But the night of the championship, there will only be one winner. The best football team in the country is Ohio State. They have a great coaching staff. I think their defense coordinator is outstanding,
What
and
about
Chip
Ryan Day?
Kelly's done a good job with the offense. And Coach Day does not get the credit he should deserve for the tremendous accomplishments he's
Okay.
had.
Okay.
However, they have the highest paid NIL. They have a great team. They're very talented on offense and defense. The list goes on and on. But I believe the University of Notre Dame will prevail in this football game. Not because we have the best football team, but I think we have the best culture. Culture will beat talent each and every time. I think that Ohio State has great quarterback, great receivers. But if we have have them sitting on the bench, they can't do much damage to us. How do we have that happen? We got to be able to run the football. The old cheer, 1st and 10, do it again, has great meaning in this football game. Notre Dame just has to be very, very patient, play their own game, and don't try to impress anybody. Let's just get a 1st and 10. Next thing you know, you'll be in the fourth quarter. It'll be a very close game. Ohio State's not used to being in a real close football game. Notre Dame is, and I think if Notre Dame would just stay with their belief, they will find a way to win. We can run the football. I think Love is outstanding. Our quarterback has been brilliant as a runner. And the list goes on and on. We have a great offensive line, but we have the best defense in the country. Ohio State has a great defense also, but I don't think it's as good as the University of Notre Dame. Our secondary is absolutely outstanding. And I would say to each secondary player, the receivers from Ohio State are going to go very high in the draft. Every pro team is going to look at this film. Now, if you want to help yourself in the draft, you get in there and you watch a film. You learn everything you can about the receivers, and you have a chance to help yourself tremendously in the draft. You
Sure.
challenge your defensive back. But let's just get a 1st and 10. And the main thing about this, I think Coach Marcus Freeman understands this well. He doesn't need any help from me or anybody else. He's a great coach. He's done a tremendous job. He loves Notre Dame, and Notre Dame loves Marcus Freeman. But let's not win the game. Let's make sure that we don't lose it. Why does Penn State have difficulty winning a real close game? Because they try to win it and they end up beating themselves. For example, Notre Dame playing Penn State, the score's tied less than a minute to go, and Penn State throws an interception inside their 30-yard line with less than a minute to go. That's a case of trying to beat the University of Notre Dame, and they end up beating themselves. It happens on a regular basis. So let's just go play our game. Understand it's going to go down for 60 minutes. Let's not look at the scoreboard. Let's play the best we can, play it for one another. And that is the key in this football game. If Notre Dame will play this for each other, the team will come together and they will encourage one another. They'll find a way to win. So you remember me telling you this. Notre Dame wins this football game by 3, but it's going to be a great game. I'm convinced of that. Good luck to you. Thanks for watching me over all these weeks.
Sure.
I've been right so far. I hope I'm right this time. But people think I'm anti-Ohio State. Nothing could be further from the truth. I was raised in the state of Ohio. I went to college at Kent State in Ohio. Our motto: we can't read, we can't write, but we are Kent State. I coached at Ohio State under Woody Hayes. We won the national championship. There's no coach that's had a greater influence on my philosophy and my belief as a coach than Woody Hayes. So I love Ohio State. It's just that they have a statue of me at Notre Dame. Notre Dame is a very special place. As I would say to our team all the time, remember, man, we're Notre Dame and they ain't. Now use the word ain't for emphasis. not demonstrate the caliber of education I received at Kent State University. So thank you for watching me. Let's hope I'm right.
Thanks, Coach.
There you go.
Appreciate it. I mean,
Thank you, Coach Lou.
I don't know why I thought about this, but just imagine if you think about it, and it's kind of odd. If some different decisions went down in life, like you could have been going to family get-togethers, and there's like Grandpa Lou,
Yeah.
and Lou Holtz is just sitting there, just
vibing out,
yapping,
just yapping away.
Hey, Grandpa, did you almost get a fight with Coach Ryan Day? That's some other
Well,
shit.
not sure what happened there.
I just went down to the field. I just said you're gonna have a face-to-face interview with Lou Holtz, and I just spoke my mind, and he took it as some motivation, and from there, he wants to get in the dogfight. Fuck, we'll put our blood
Kick
scales
his teeth
down, and we'll fucking kick his teeth in, okay? And then we'll go back to confessional after. I feel like you could tell me. I feel like my Lou Holtz impression
It's
is
not
getting better
bad.
throughout the
It's
time.
not
Like,
bad.
It's kind of getting there.
It's getting there. I think it's good.
I like it.
I think it's good.
You tell because you've told me some impressions are shit. You're like, yeah, we need to throw that one away.
Yeah.
All right, I gotta ask this before. No, I'll ask it after.
We gotta get what? Gotta get quicker. Every day, you gotta get quicker. Tom Brady wasn't fast, but he was mentally quick as shit, man. If the alligator ain't quick, he ain't gonna eat. You see, that's an analogy. You know what I mean, Brett? I'm just putting the boat in the water trying to get you guys excited about coming in here.
Boy, this offensive line is really struggling. Fuck, they're blocking a running play.
Why shift the eye right close 93 ice? Move! Right? A lot of quarterbacks get hit right in the face like me. Boom! You got me? LOMM. It stands for large, open, moving mouth. Flip right double, X-jick. 36 count.
Okay, I just gotta ask this question, and it's gonna piss off you, and I don't care. This guy is known for having some of the worst offenses in NFL history. Why the fuck does he have a quarterback camp? I get it's entertaining, but his Super Bowl run was led by Warren Sapp and the defense.
Sure.
There wasn't shit about his offense. Who was his quarterback? Does anybody remember him?
No.
Yeah.
Actually,
so why the hell do we have this guy lead? Like, what are we doing? I don't know why I just thought about this after all the years of watching Gruden's QB camp, and I'm like, he's kind of shit at offense. He still loves Spider Y2 Banana, and it's probably one of the easiest plays to defend in football.
This guy, man, is the biggest freak of all time.
I mean, I love it. He gets feeling nicey, but I understand the content. I'm just saying. Shouldn't we have someone who is successful at offense?
Yeah, be running the show here.
Like, come on, man. Who's a retired coach that could be, a good piece to this thing? I almost said Mike Leach, but we know what happened to Mike Leach.
No, we don't want to do that.
Well, he's not there, not available.
We can't pull from his brain, unfortunately.
Who was leading his team? I thought it was Warren Sapp, but I might be confusing him with Dungy.
Let me look. John Gruden. What year would that have been? Super Bowl champion.
95? 96?
He basically had the Dungy team.
Yeah.
This would have been
like 2000.
2002.
Shit. Wasn't this quarterback like Brad?
I'll find out right now. Go back. Let me click on that Super Bowl. Boom. They beat the Raiders 48-21. They paced in the Super Bowl. I'll give them that.
Okay.
Give them that they paced. What are the teams? What is starting? We got lineups here. What do we got?
Just stats.
Tampa. They had Brad Johnson.
That's who it is, Brad Johnson.
Brad Johnson. They had Michael Pittman at running back.
Yeah, baby.
They had Keyshawn Johnson at receiver. Well, this is the Raiders with Tim Brown and Jerry Rice playing receiver. But yeah,
Man.
their defense was Warren Sapp, Derek Brooks, Rondé Barber, John Lynch.
GG.
So they had some dude over there. Just put it
All
that
right.
way.
Outside of that Super Bowl year, because that like you got some talent on the outside, your quarterback shit, but you can make up for it with Keyshawn. What other offensive team did you have that you built? I would dare say Jay Gruden would be a better fit.
The
He's had
GOAT.
good offenses.
The GOAT, Jay Gruden.
Yeah, they probably got popped. No. John Gruden's the one that got popped for having the email with the
that was John.
the cheerleaders. Yeah.
Who
sends that in an email and puts a fucking
I know
a subject line? What was it? Hey, check out this film. That's crazy. I understand it's entertaining, but we got to have someone who's offensive minded lead this. Maybe Andrew Luck should take over, just for fun.
Yeah, he just doesn't have the.
Maybe Dano.
He just doesn't have the same spark, same juice.
Yeah, Dan Orlovsky would be good for this.
Yeah, like
actual quarterback stuff.
He doesn't, Andrew Luck doesn't have me feeling nicey.
No, he doesn't. You know what does have me feeling nicey is the fact that I can play Doom on a PDF file.
Oh, okay.
Look at this shit.
How is this even possible, man? How do people come up with shit like this?
I don't know, but I mean, is it fully functional? Like,
it's pretty crazy.
Yeah, how did we do this? I haven't played Doom in a long time.
Yeah.
Oh, this is retired CBO parked the bus. You got 5 teams, teams meaning canceled. That's corporate equivalent of hitting the 5-legger.
That's good shit.
That's a good day right there.
That's a good day.
You had 2 2 PMs cancel.
Man, you had a double decker stack for your 2 p.m. and you got out for it. That means you could take the longest lunch ever from noon to when you're out.
Noon to 5.
Yeah, just head out, hit the course.
Go to happy hour. That's the equivalent of hitting the 5-legger, that's for sure.
Oh yeah.
Oh, this one.
Okay.
Yep. All right. Just has to happen.
How guys get man caves and girls don't. What's the female equivalent to a man cave?
Well, you're standing in one, babe. Very expensive one. It's called a kitchen. Okay. Well, I'm gonna head out.
I sound like Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah. He was waiting to unleash this one.
When you think about it, though, if you really price up a man cave versus the kitchen, like some places, I mean, look, I'm just saying, my mom got her kitchen revamped, and that's like basically her man cave. And let me just tell you, the price of that versus going down to the fucking ELS outlet, getting 2 TVs and a couch, and a fridge full of beers.
Oh yeah, those utilities, man, those amenities, they add up quick.
Yeah.
They add up real quick. That's for sure.
Want this light fixture, want this appliance, want this granite, want this cabinet, want this pantry, want this. Like, whoa.
Like, I don't know about all that.
Slow down. Slow down, sweetheart.
Yeah, take a beat. Take a beat.
Yeah, I can't remember if we've watched this one before, so if we have, let me know. But this is definitely the most JUCO video I've ever seen. Like, I don't need to know what university, but I know it's JUCO.
All of my songs is a hit, I don't miss. Damn. Smoking on gas in the vent. Popping champagne on the bitch. Heard you was stitch. Nigga, be quiet, cause you could get bitch. You could get bitch.
I mean,
I could
didn't even have a chance.
I could have told you that.
Just didn't even have a chance.
I could have told you that shit was gonna
Didn't
happen.
even have a chance.
That's JUCO for you, baby.
Oh man, you get some freaks in JUCO.
I think this is. You got to tell me. I feel like this is some fat ass activity. Like if you're doing this, you need to reevaluate some things.
That's good. Hey, hold on. What's that? That Dr. Pepper? That's that Dr. Pepper.
The hell? That Dr. Pepper.
Is that Dr. Pepper?
That's that Dr. Pepper.
if you're waking up from a sleep and someone pours Dr. Pepper in your mouth and you're not upset,
Yeah,
we got it. We
got an issue. We got a bit of an issue there. Sure.
This is crazy. This is the Raiders being the Raiders. It's reported that the Rams star Byron Young thought the Raiders were drafting him. Vegas called him, and then when his name was announced, the other Byron Young was selected. 7 picks later, LA selected Byron Young. The Raiders may have drafted the wrong guy and then cut him.
There's no
So
way, though.
This is who the Raiders drafted.
Yeah.
This is who they called. And this is who the Rams got.
But they could have also called the other Byron Young, too. Maybe they were thinking about drafting both of them.
Maybe.
Which would have been crazy. Because you got to know. Because you got to put the school on there, though, right? Like,
That's what I'm thinking. We just thought they both went to Tennessee.
maybe they called him thinking that they were talking to the Alabama Byron Young.
Maybe.
Like he got the call from them. And obviously, he's Tennessee Byron Young. But maybe they thought that they were talking to the Alabama Byron Young. And really, it was the Tennessee one. So they were going to always draft the Bama guy. They just got the wrong number on that. I don't think there's no way they would have drafted the wrong guy. Because there's so much more that goes into like writing it on the ticket and picking the college. But I could see them calling the wrong guy.
I mean, it's just such a Raider thing to draft a Byron Young that you're going to cut versus the guy who's going to be a star.
Yeah.
Like, this kid's a fucking dog.
Yeah, that guy's a freak.
Yeah, freaking nature number 0. This guy, I mean, I remember him back at Bama. He's supposed to be a dog, but, he had a shorter career than Henry Ruggs.
Sure. Yeah. It didn't go well.
Well, it was speedy. Very speedy. This is crazy. So I guess the Ravens are going with the all white. Besides, can they just come out with all white helmets in the NFL, please, for an alternate, like a white ice uni?
Yeah, that'd be good.
Drew Band. I think I know why he's banned. It's going to be really hard for some Bills fans to root against the all whites. I like the strategy here.
Sure.
Really play a mind game. You know what I mean? Like, oh, it's Josh Allen. It's Lamar.
Like, it's Lamar.
Never mind. My bad.
Never mind. Not fucking with him.
What if there was a guy drunk enough?
Who thought it was him? You got to be blacked out. I'm not talking Lamar, obviously.
Sure. I don't know what this is. I don't know if this is officially a thing, but this guy's got Derek Stingley Jr.'s interception ball collection. This is pretty sweet, though, if this is actually something Derek Stingley has.
I think he'd would. Yeah.
Pictures of all of them.
Yeah, because you'll get the ball, I think.
Really?
I think you could get it, yeah, if you ask for it.
You ask pretty please?
Yeah.
Nicely.
Dang, that's crazy.
That is crazy.
With the pictures, too.
I know. That's wild. Which one was the craziest one? I'm trying to see. That one's contested. That one's kind of contested. That one's sweet.
The bottom, not bottom, third on the right. Third one down on the right. That looks, I don't know what it looks like. It just looks like some crazy shit's going down.
Oh, no, I saw this play on the Pat McAfee show when they were doing everything DB. Derek Stingley ran down Brian Thomas Jr. I mean, realistically, if Brian Thomas Jr., he beat him deep and the throw was underthrown, so he came back for it, but Stingley just ball hawked it.
Yeah.
So if you have a quarterback who just rips it over the top, yeah, it's an easy walk-in touchdown, but I mean, that could be said for a lot of things.
Yeah.
Just because your receiver can get to the 50 yards in 3 seconds doesn't mean your quarterback can get it out there quick enough.
Sure.
Or far enough. I think that one's crazy. They're going through Tyreek. I think it's Tyreek. I don't know. Speaking of which, are we ready to kind of say Tyreek's on the other side?
Yeah, I think.
Okay, he had some good.
He had a good run. Yeah, it was good. It was fun while it lasted, but nah. I think he's done.
And that'll do it.
There you have it.
That's all you need.
All we need, man. All you want, it's all you need. It's all you have sometimes.
So I might be a moron, which we know that's possible.
Sure.
I didn't realize that Martin Luther King Day is Monday.
Yep. You got work? Shouldn't.
No, I was surprised. I don't know. I got Monday
Not
off.
with that
I was-
Japanese company anymore. You never know sometimes.
Ooh, man, okay. That was something different. When I was at that company, it was like, I don't know if we're gonna get the 4th of July off. I'm like, I do.
Yeah, I'm gonna take that off.
Yeah. As far as I know, I'll walk into his office and say scoreboard. Okay.
Yeah.
I'll see you next week, brother.
Yeah, we're not playing that.
We are 2-0. We went I can't believe someone said this. We went to home court, took it
Yeah.
back.
Yeah.
Now
We went
now
to your
get our
place
day.
and we're up 2-0. Now we get home court.
Yeah.
To be fair, they were up. No, they came in and got one game.
They got one. Yeah, it's 2-1.
They got one game. It's 2-1. It's 2-1.
Yeah. It's very 2-1.
2-1.
It's crazy to put
I like our chance.
That's crazy to put like world events in sports terms. It's 2-1. Okay.
2-1.
America's the favorite right now. Okay, minus 250 money line.
Sure.
I'm feeling pretty good.
Yep.
You know.
Feeling excellent. Feeling excellent about where we stand.
The things I remember from that company, man, are just
Crazy.
I was the only person in my office under the age of 30. So it was just like I'd go out to like happy hours with everybody, and it was like me with the uncles, just vibing.
Sure.
You know. Oh man.
Oh man.
Alrighty, folks. Make
Very
sure
folks.
you
When we
let us
come back,
know-
it'll be someone will either be really happy. Well, someone will be really happy. Someone will be really sad. This is how the cookie crumbles, and
the way that thing goes, man.
I guess we'll see who it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got memes loaded up. If it
Yeah.
goes the Rams' ways, don't
There you
worry.
go.
I got something
You
loaded.
got them. You got the clips loaded.
Yeah. Now,
As
will I
you
get
should.
to unload them? I don't know.
We'll see.
That's the
We're gonna find out.
I believe in Matt Stafford and the boys. Slinging Stafford.
Slinging
Slay
that
the dragon.
Slinging that thing.
Unless he gets hit by Big Dom right in the face with a snowball. Drop back, 3-step drop, and just right hook of a snowball. I could ruin your day. Alrighty, I'll stop dragging.
All right, people. Go ahead and click that thing.
Click.
Please.
Yeah, which button? The subscribe button, the like button, comment button.
Just pick a button. I mean,
pick them all.
Odds are, if you just click around your screen,
you'll find one.
You might hit something. You might hit.
What if you just have a little game? You cover your face, okay, and then you just try to click around until you hit one.
Yeah, but you got to do it for about 30 seconds. So
yeah, let's
give
give
yourself time, right? You got to let it.
give
Gotta
it a
let it
try.
fester. You got to let it
Yeah.
happen. You got to let it happen.
I'm not talking Uncle Fester. You need to you give it a good chance. You know, give it a chance to. Like when you bake something and you got to let everything rise again.
Yeah,
you got to give it a second. Give
Yeah.
it a second to rise. That's all I got. All right,
there you go. Yeah, there it is.
Deuces, folks. That's all I got for
All
you.
right, people. See ya.